The man pressed his face against the bulletproof glass. As the pressure intensified, his expression grew more and more savage. The next second, this glass designed to withstand a nuclear blast shattered from the force of his face alone. Yujiro Hanma extended his fist. He wanted to test himself against the primitive man, Pickle. The moment the two made contact, Yujiro was stunned by his opponent's raw power. Pickle's strength was like that of a T-Rex. To secure victory, Yujiro immediately employed technique, slamming Pickle to the ground. Not long before, Pickle had been transported to a US military base. Eager to experience the power of a prehistoric human firsthand, Yujiro made his way there as well. But the moment he arrived at the gate, soldiers blocked his path. Yujiro was furious. A terrifying aura radiated from his body, so overwhelming that the soldiers dropped their weapons and started beating the hell out of each other. They made the right call. If they had chosen to fight or flee, Yujiro would have killed them in an instant. With nothing standing in his way, Yujiro strolled right into the military base like he owned the place. Meanwhile, Retsukayo seized the opportunity to sneak onto the base. Holding his breath, he quietly tailed a soldier and soon arrived at the room where Pickle was being held. But to his surprise, he wasn't alone. Just then, a dinosaur figure behind them started shaking violently. Turns out, Doppo Orochi, the god of war, had arrived before any of them. Bubbles began rising from the nearby pool, and Jack Hanma emerged. Then came Guki Shibukawa, the master of Aiki. 7 martial artists had all gathered in one place, each of them here for Pickle. But Pickle couldn't care less. That's when Yujiro Hanma arrived. In his eyes, everyone here was nothing but a bunch of weaklings, none of them worthy of facing Pickle. Katsumi, standing nearby, was pissed. He launched an attack at Yujiro, but the next second, Katsumi was shocked to discover that his shoelaces had already been untied. Yujiro then stepped up to the primitive man, Pickle. He wanted to feel for himself the power from 200 million years ago. Yujiro pressed his face against the bulletproof glass. As the pressure built, his expression became downright terrifying. The next second, the glass strong enough to block a nuclear explosion shattered into pieces. The way Yujiro saw it, Pickle lived in an era dominated by dinosaurs. He could have survived on plenty of other food sources, but he chose to hunt dinosaurs instead. That meant one thing: Pickle, just like Yujiro, lived for the thrill of challenging the strong. But just then, soldiers rushed onto the scene. They begged the strongest creature on Earth to spare Pickle. He was the most valuable research subject in the world. Yujiro accepted their request, but on one condition: they couldn't lay a finger on his 8 friends inside. As it turned out, Gaia, the master of environmental camouflage, had also been hiding there all along.